Hello, good morning. We will keep on working on the lab. So for today, we'll move on to the second lab for memory analysis. For today, we will work on the labs will be the 1-1, the basic static analysis. In our lecture, we to talk about like when we do the some static analysis, then we look at some like two things. One is the packet and non-packet executable. So after you log into your VM Windows, just go to the folder 1-1 basic static analysis lab. So we're using this one for our lab today. And after we go through all the steps, and I will post our like the assignment, the second comes out. Kind of like after we finish it, then I will let you to do part of it. So at least you have some idea. Okay, and it will be the same. We need to install some like extra application like to help us to do the analysis and then showing all the files, and then will help us to retrieve all the information. So just like mainly remember, so here's a path we're going to check, and we can use like if you remember last time, we will use the virus total to check the like MD5 and those information. Of course, online we have one is called the hasher, and also I will show you how to find that one the file, so how can we get it, and then look at those like the different packet and then non-packet, the executables files with the encryption. So MD5, SH1, SH256, and SH8 512. So what the encryption code. Then next, we will just move on to using another one. Actually, call it detect easy, and we're going to install it and look at. Okay, so how can we check those unpacked version? So of those executable files, and then the packed version, and of course we will use like later the PID or P Studio and this one we're using it. Okay, so we can check out those files like non-packed. They can like actually they are not like how can not pack and then what the file inside. Okay, and I attached the link one here once the GitLab, so we can done. Okay, so it's I'm going to detect it easily. It detect it easy is a application we're going to download. Actually, you can use it. They release different versions, so not only on the Windows, but of course because we are doing the malware analysis, of course everything we're going to install is on our virtual machine. Okay, and this one is the how it looks like pretty long time ago. Of course, the new version is slightly changed, but it's the structure is right here, and we are going to the strings. If you before remember before we try to use the strings and then also the entropy, and this one we're going to check using this one. And also we will this one it will show, and then we will install another one using the UPX. UPX is like for the compression software. So this one helps us to unpack the packet executable files, and then we can compare. And the rest of it, that's what you need to do after go through all the steps, and then make sure you're able to check information. Then kind of like it's a lab or the second assignments that you need to show me. Okay, after you unpack it, and then can you compare the differences like between these two information, and then just like make the screenshot like this. Okay, for all the information. So if of course if you have difficulty like to follow the previous lab or like to set all the environment, and I will give you the time and assist you to complete it. So here's the the command line when we after we install the UPX, and then this how can we unpack it using file.txt. Then it will shows like what is the ratio, and then after the conversion, and then we can see okay after we complete it. And in the DIE, so this one also will show the all the information. If you remember in our previous lecture, this was a that was the .text, .data, those code, and then a text that contain the actual code in the program, and then the code like coders have been written, and then .data will contain some initial data of the program, and then variables they has been assigned values, and as a follow like .bss, and also like some variable stacks. So all these like all the information they are contained, like then we can able to see. Okay, so let's like quickly jump into our lab and just like show you how can we do that. Bill, I know some students they asking some question and then install it. So also after I show you what the steps, if you have some problem, I remember last time maybe I just like show you like let the student do it one more time, so at least you can like follow it, and also if others have some issue, then you can like based on um like others case, then you can able to do it. Okay, so let's start our lab. So remember today we need to work on the lab will be the basic static analysis right here. And when you download the file, so you need to unzip it. So after you unzip it, then you will receive this called the exe zip file, and then also it's a pretty same format. So we will have the MD5 encryption, and then also with the SSH like 256 to show you, and then inside after you unzip you will have two files. So one's not called the notepad, and also it's pad. Okay, and if you still remember last time we tried to check our the MD5, and then we use the online website virus total, so we can like compare this one, and then we can choose the file, let's say compare with the notepad, and then we go to the details. Of course you'll see like all of them, they are most of them they will detect this like some virus or Trojan or right here, and then detection, and then we can compare with to previous, and then MD5. Okay, so you see the MDI and also the SHA-256, and because this one is like for the notepad 256 right here. Okay, and of course we do have another software I want to introduce. Actually it's from Git, and then they have different version, and you can also download and then try to get the code. But I didn't really share this one to you when you look at this try to save a file. So it's called a hasher .python. So this one is one of the, let me open it. No. So they have like written some program file. You can find from the GitHub, and then lots of people they share this file, and then they have different type. Maybe you need to compare with your the Python version. Sometimes if they're written in you see sometimes they when they print the file, then they will just showing, okay, it will give us all those like MD5, essentially like 256, what were the encryption file. So they will print all those information similar to the virus total. So that's why they have like duplicate function and similar. So depends on you. If you wish to get one, then you can easily find it online or the GitHub. If you type GitHub and then hasher.py, then you can get those source code and you can try to execute. So this one will be the like exercise extra for you. And so we did in the last time. So this we showing all those encryption files and then showing all this. And then the next step you need to do is download. It's called the detail it easy. So detail it easy. You need to use the link. So let me show you the right here virus total file. Okay. You can use the link or you can like search in your VM. So what you need to do, search the detailed ECD, detailed easy. So it will be the first one right here, the GitHub, the first GitHub version, and then detailed easy GitHub, and then scroll down a little bit. So right here we got the you see the download the release. You click the download release. And you see right here, we have multiple, they deliver different version like on different system. Okay, so even like let's say on Ubuntu, for the later, if we will use this one, then we can download it. And they give it different type. And what we going to use, because we are running on our Windows, so we are actually for the Windows 11, suppose you install the 64-bit version and then we download the portable. So it will be a pretty late, the latest version would be 3.10. So you download the zip file. And after you download the zip file, so I already did it. So I have it, and this one will be the zip file, and then you just need to unzip it. Unzip it, then you will have a, of course you can unzip it to a folder. So after you unzip it, and then you should, what should you get, like DRE, exe. So just need to, and then after we able to get it, then you will open the application like this. Okay, and then we'll go to check. First we'll start with the Notepad version. So we'll open it. Okay, after we turn it, maybe the antivirus is on. Turn. Okay, remember, I know some of us like after we pass certain time, maybe the real-time protection or the on. So if we have the files still right here. They already block it, then we need to protection history, and I need to okay. So in case like if your antivirus you forgot to turn off, then it will block the file. Okay, so So if sometimes if it's being blocked, then maybe I need to like unzip it again. So if you're following, then you can because I know maybe you need to download all the applications, so you can do it right now. And then let me to unzip it one more time.
These instructions to download it were within the weekly PDFs, correct?
The instruction.
Yes.
For the new one for the dice, I only showing right here, so I didn't post the link. But of course, I can share in our chat, so you can copy it and then. Yeah, I know some of you, if you're working on your VM, maybe you're difficult, maybe you need to type it. So let me GitHub. One is the image, one is the right here. You can search it using the same way and then go to the download version right here. So that's what we need to install. Okay. Because when you see it happened to me if I forgot to turn off it, then I need to unzip it one more time. Okay, so I have the file. So if you remember the format, so everything we're working on is the MALZ, so will be these two files. And when we detect it, okay, right here, okay, notepad, okay. If you looks like not the same, suppose like you need to click on the advanced and click on it and then allow all the options. That's what we're going to use. Okay. And the Vibe Studio right here also it comes out. We can compare all this information, like let's say the debug file. And once you are able to get into this page, then we can compare, like click on it, and it shows like, okay, the filters, some like notepad file, the PE folder, the PE, the header. And in the diagram, like the intro show, it shows like it should be maybe some of you maybe have the same similar. So this one actually showing if it's unpacked notepad, and then maybe like 79%, so it's pretty high percentage. And then including the other section. So if you're able to show like .text.d data, okay, they're not packed. And then next, what you need to do, okay, let's say if we open it and then with the padded version, and then it will be similar right here. So we open it and then put it right here. Like and if you see, okay, it's not really different, then it will be the next one you need to download is the UPX. Okay. Because I only give you a command and then I show you right here. It's called the UPX. So let me give you the link. Will be this page. Then GitHub. This one and okay. So even you just like search the like UPX in your VM machine and then go to the version. So you see the when we go to the download link, it will have a same like the release version, and we can download on the GitHub or download the latest release. And then when you click on the download the latest release, then will be the latest version will be the like 4.2.4. So we can use the latest. So it won't really affect how we use. So after you download it, and then you just need to unzip it. And this one, let me copy the link right here. And download the latest. This one I will post to the chat. Okay. Okay. And this part, after you unpack, then I would like to let you to show the result or like how it looks like, compare and just make the screenshot. I will give you the guideline after the class. So I just want to let you to try and compare the result. Like before you pack it, execute, check the unpack one, and then after you unpack it. So how can we execute using this UPX? And just need to do let's say I download the UPX on your Windows. Suppose I'm expecting if you're able to do it, and then you need to pass a parameter -d and pass the file. Okay, of course you can like copy together, or if you remember last time we were using the strings, and then of course we can do it in this way, and then call it to the system 32. But in this time I didn't copy it. I just keep it in the download. So after I unzip it, I just leave it right here. So I need to like change my current directory to download UPX, this folder, and just execute it. Okay. This right here. So you remember to execute UPX .exe, and then with the parameter -d. So this one, I put it right here, and then just remember to unpack it. And if you are able to unpack it, so remember to make a screenshot and then show, okay, what's the ratio and then what's the format. So that's what you get. So showing, and then you can make a screenshot, okay, before and after. So that's what you need to do is that after you unpack it, then compare the differences between like before you unpack it using UPX and then after you do it. And so far here will be the like first step. I'm gonna let you to try. So and of course like later like showing the what's the virus total. So here's the link. So you can directly use it. So you no longer need to like using the search it and then upload it. Okay. And of course, like we have some other information we will left later. And so far will be 2 days like, and then we can like how to showing the visualization, like what's the PE header session, like doc text, our data, our RSRC. So all these. And just later I will ask like make the really simple documents like Word file and then create all the screenshots. Okay. And right now I will give you the time. So maybe you will still like download the files, open it, and then execute it and testing it. So if you have any question, even including the last week, Kara is more like warm up to like telling you how to set up all the environment, how can we handle all the files. So right now will be your time to do it, and I can guide you how to do that. Okay. So if you have any question, just turn on your mic or let me know. Or if you need to share your screen, then suppose I already said allow all the participants. Okay. So if you couldn't share it, let me know. Okay. So right now is your time to do it. Mm. Just remember the download version will be for the Win64. Okay. 64. If you ask, I think before I ask you to submit just screenshot, like you're able to set up the VM, but suppose where I would call it a lab or assignment. So okay, so I went on the Thursday. No, the coming assignment will be this one, the pack, like the static analysis. For the previous one, just like showing you some ideas, kind of like beginning. So you don't need to do that one on the first day. That one will not be the first one. For the today will be the assignment. That's what you need to do for today. Okay. But of course, you are not able to complete the previous one, then I can also help you. I will post it after the class. So it should be a really simple steps, and then you need to compare. Okay, use the Detect It Easy, this application, and of course you need to. Because I didn't really execute it because I want to let you to try and then make sure you're able to do it. So suppose it should be pretty straightforward. This one is my PowerShell, so I execute it, and then you will get the return result like this on Pet 1.5. Okay. And I will left the page right here. Okay. So remember to check the advanced right here. So it will let you. Okay. Okay. So I will mute myself. And if you have any question, then let me know. Okay. Sure. For the you yes, if you didn't download it in the last lab or like didn't follow, then you have to download the Husky head from the GitHub link to download the folder. And I will always recommend always like taking a snapshot of it. Yes, it's a good habit. Because like anything you see the malware or like sometimes after you execute open or by mistake, and it will cause your Windows like being already messed up. So I will always recommend you yeah, you see some students use a recommend. So if you download installing all this application, also because if you are not familiar, then you will easily make everything crash together. So I always recommend for every lab or when you start to do it, always say go to your VM and then take a snapshot and save a new copy. Okay. Um, Yes. Because you can check the Zoom, but the one I not set to public like the YouTube. So I will say it together because I think you pretty so many of you will look at the YouTube one. Because I think it's easier to check all the classes. So I will make it to public this week, and then I'll try to upload all these videos. And for the next on Thursday class will be the lecture. So I think if you have some difficulty or install it, okay, where we am and then I'll show this number. Something. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you need to do. Install it. It's the previous lab. Just say give me the screenshot. So you need to do it and then for the later, but when we still trying to say about this environment will be this part. Okay. But as from other students, I recommend always install the snapshot because for the malware analysis, we will use different tools like all the application for detection and then when we open. So you never know in any moment. So it creates some like critical issue like may crash. So remember, always take a snapshot. Then you are able to like recover and then use that snapshot version to keep on your work, like go back to work. So if for those you don't have a difficulty, then I see maybe some still on the left. You're free to leave, and then if you have some question, please let me know, and then you can share your screen, and then I can help you to solve it. Okay. Mainly just help you to look at those information because if you remember in we talk about the static analysis, of course later we will look at some how can we do that like dynamic and also include some like portables, okay, some hardware. Okay. Since I already packed mine, so I can create a version. You can check some right here. Overlap this. I'm checking for the students if you still stay online. So I would like to know if you have any questions or do you have any difficulties when you try to install all the files. But when we try to get all the files, they are like not required for installation. They are like portable version. So you just need to unzip it and then you can just execute directly and open them directly. So please let me know if you have any question. I will stay here and then you can ask me if you have any question. If your VM can't connect to the internet, maybe you need to check the fair VM. Sometimes when you like work on like installation, so it will disconnect. And one more thing, if you go to your VM and then look at your the network adapter, make sure in the experiment, I recommend you change the host or like after you take a snapshot, like before you really execute, maybe you stay on the NAT. So it will pass the network measure internet. But if for really executing for some virus or like malware, then we always like go into like for safety, we always do like host only. Just be careful, check your network adapter. So do you connect to the network adapter? Okay. And here's one of the reason because if you remember last time I have a student so in the class, so after install the fair VM, then maybe in certain step it disconnect your Windows, then maybe you're better to like recover, like just go back to your saved snapshot, and then you can work on it. Okay. Probably if you have the issue, maybe you have the fair VM when you install it. So you may check your in certain step. Suppose when you look at your Windows, if you say, please check yours like Windows and your IP address. Or here network diagnosis. So does it show up if you receive the sometimes that maybe your like public or private network, it may affect your setting. So at least you should able to receive it. Does it get the IP address, get the correct subnet mask? Or sometimes when you change the config like from switch from the public network to private network, it may work. If no, then you may share your screen and let's see if how can I help you to do a diagnosis and figure out what's the issue. You couldn't connect to the internet. Okay. In this moment, it's not necessary for using the VM. So if you still have the difficulty, like you have problem, then you don't have to I will recommend if you say you already have a Windows snapshot, so stay on the snapshot version without the VM, and because we will just use it later. But I just make sure of you're able to install it because sometimes it shows it takes time to install it. So I just put it in our like first lecture, like when you install the set up the VM, also install the Windows, also part of it for VM is the popular application we are using for the malware analysis. In this moment, we are stay on the Windows. So if you have a problem or not yet fix it, then it's okay. Don't worry about that. Just stay on your snapshot without the VM. It's okay because the application right here like popular using for the because right now we doing is called a static analysis, working on those that pack and unpack files, and then later we will like check look at those dynamic, so it will be different. Okay. I would like to check the students still stay right here. So do you have any questions, difficulty to follow the steps? You're welcome. If you want to show or like ask me how to do that, then you can I can share the screen. So I can help you. I'm checking almost the time. So it's connected. Let me see if you ping the Google, it's not. Yes. Yeah. So I will recommend you just go back before you install the VM. Because in this moment, we do not need it in this moment. So you can just stay on the Windows. Okay. Before you install it. Or like I remember in the certain step, when you download the VM, if you remember, I showed the screenshot. And actually, we have more application that you may help you to install. So remember on the left column, so those will be recommend you need to press the arrow, double arrow to like add it to install and install it. Okay. I think you are not the only one. So stay on the snapshot. You didn't install anything yet. It's okay. And then you can work on the last week and also this week access. And then for the assignment will be the snapshot compare with the packet unpair version, or like also list me, show me how it looks like after you unpack it using the UPX. Okay. And you can like screenshot of the MD5 encryption match with it, and also the control key right here. Of course, like for this PED, this one will be actually it has like other lots of like two information, but kind of like second lab of it, and we are still like showing all this information. Okay. And I think almost time. So if you have no other question, I will stop the sharing right now. And if you still have some issue, you need some time to set up, no matter is the Windows environment or like install the application, then just send me an email, let me know you need to extra time. I think so far, until in this moment, I will give you some extension to like prepare for it. Okay. You see we have so many labs later. So pretty workable, and then I will like show you part of it, and then rest of it then I will let you to try and then complete it as a lab. Okay. So I'll let you to touch on all these like application. So we have pretty lots of like software to help us to do analysis. Okay. So if you have no other question, I will stop the sharing right here. Have a nice day.